Welcome to the Checkout Point, your quick dive into this week's e-commerce buzz with me, Alex, powered by Blicket. These 20 minutes pack the latest trends, news, and insights. Let's navigate the digital marketplace together. Ready? Let's go!
Welcome to the Checkout Point, your go-to podcast for the pulse on all things e-commerce, brought to you by Blicket.co. I'm your host, Max, and we're diving into week number 50 of this dynamic industry. Today, we have a lineup that's as informative as it is intriguing, packed into our quick-fire 20-minute blast. Buckle up. We're about to take a lively journey through the latest e-commerce trends, news, and strategies. First up, we're tackling the challenges that are stirring up the online marketplace. Small business owners on platforms like Biblio, PayPal, and Amazon are facing new hurdles as these giants tweak their seller policies and fees. We'll explore what's driving these changes and how it's going to affect you, the sellers and the consumers. And then, the plot thickens with Amazon shaking up its bundling policy. This shift could seriously change the game for small business owners. Stay tuned as we delve into what this upheaval means, who's getting hit the hardest, and how it shapes the future of e-commerce operations. Following that, we'll swim into the deep waters of artificial intelligence. With technologies like OpenAI's ChatGPT now changing the conversation, literally, AI's role in our everyday lives is getting a major upgrade. How will AI continue to evolve? And more importantly, how will it enhance our daily routines? Don't miss this mesmerizing dive into a future crafted by AI. Later on, get ready for an inside look at the titanic struggle among online shopping giants, Alibaba, Temu, and Amazon. Each is pushing boundaries in their quest to dominate retail, from innovative shopping technologies to aggressive pricing strategies. We'll break down what this fierce competition means for us as consumers. Lastly, we'll turn our attention to a digital safeguard, Google's site reputation abuse policy. With misinformation a click away, Google is tightening the reins to bring us results we can trust. Plus, a sneak peek at big promises from Google's CEO about revolutionizing Google search by 2025, aiming to make our digital life not just safer, but smarter. All this and more are lined up for you today at the Checkout Point. Let's get started and unravel these captivating stories from the world of e-commerce. Imagine you're a small business owner. You've set up your little shop online, selling books, crafts, or maybe even vintage records. It's your passion, and it's also how you make a living. Recently, though, you've noticed a trend, and it's not just you. Sellers all around are feeling the pinch as major platforms like Biblio, PayPal, and Amazon adjust their seller policies and fees. Why is this happening, and what does it mean for small businesses and consumers alike? Let's start with Biblio, a favorite among book lovers for its commitment to independent bookselling. They've announced an increase in selling fees. Now, why would they do that? Well, it's to keep up with new regulations. Regulations are meant to protect us, the consumers, ensuring we get fair deals and that our data is safe. However, these protections for us mean more responsibility for the sellers and often more costs. To manage these, Biblio has to raise fees, which can be tough on small booksellers who rely on thin margins. Now, moving over to PayPal, a popular payment platform. They too have upped certain seller fees, including charges for using their virtual terminal service. This is a tool many small businesses use to process credit card transactions without a physical card reader. It's essential, especially when selling remotely or at events. The fee increase here could impact how sellers manage their pricing and sales strategies. And then there's the giant, Amazon. They've recently increased their multi-channel fulfillment fees. This service is crucial for sellers who store their products in Amazon's warehouses but sell them on different platforms. The fee hike means sellers might have to rethink their inventory and distribution strategy. Interestingly, though, Amazon has lowered costs for their Accelerate wholesale distribution, AWD, which could be seen as a way to encourage more bulk and wholesale purchasing. These changes ripple across the board. As fees go up, sellers might have to raise prices to stay afloat, which could mean higher costs for you and me. However, it also encourages sellers and platforms to innovate, perhaps streamlining their services or finding new, cost-effective ways to operate. As consumers and community members, it's crucial to understand these dynamics. The next time you notice a price spike or a new fee, remember there's often a complex web of reasons behind each decision. By staying informed, we can make better choices about where and how we shop, keeping in mind not just our budgets, but also the well-being of those small business owners who are at the heart of this ecosystem. So, next time you buy something from your favorite online store, take a moment to appreciate the intricate dance of economics and policy behind every transaction. It's not just shopping. It's a whole world of commerce adjusting, adapting, and evolving right before our eyes. Imagine you're a small business owner, and your main marketplace just changed the rules of the game. That's exactly what's happening right now with countless sellers on Amazon. The e-commerce giant has recently updated its bundling policy, which, in simpler terms, affects how sellers can group products together for sale on the platform. Today, let's unpack what this means and why it's causing a stir among sellers. First, what's a bundle? In e-commerce, a bundle typically refers to several products being sold together as a single package. This can be a great deal for consumers, as they often get a little discount, and it's a win for sellers too, because it increases the average order value, or AOV. So, why change a seemingly win-win strategy? Amazon's new bundling policy aims to clarify which products can be bundled together and how. The goal, from Amazon's perspective, is probably to streamline the shopping experience and ensure customers get coherent and high-quality bundles. However, this comes with new guidelines and restrictions that sellers must now navigate. The primary concern among sellers is the short adjustment period. Changing business strategies and operations overnight isn't just tough. It can lead to significant disruptions. Imagine having your business model turned upside down, and now, add the pressure of a ticking clock. That's a lot for any business to handle. Sellers are voicing out. They're asking for more time to adapt to these changes, which is a reasonable request considering the potential impact on their livelihoods. Adjusting to new policies isn't just about following rules. It's about rethinking their product groupings, marketing strategies, and even supply chain logistics. It's a complex puzzle that requires time to solve effectively. From Amazon's side, the move might seem straightforward: improve customer experience and ensure coherence in product bundles. But, from the small business owner's viewpoint, it feels like a high-speed curveball. Let's consider the broader picture. For Amazon, consistent with their customer-first approach, refining policies like the bundling guideline are steps toward maintaining a streamlined, understandable, and manageable marketplace. Such policies can potentially lead to a better overall customer experience. For customers, clear bundling means they can make better informed choices and find deals that truly meet their needs without confusion. It's theoretically a step towards enhanced consumer satisfaction. Now, what's appealing here is not just the policy shift itself, but the dynamic it creates between a global giant and individual sellers. It's about balance and the challenge of implementing policies that satisfy both macro market needs and micro individual business capabilities. The ongoing dialogue between Amazon and its sellers will be crucial in shaping a marketplace that benefits all sides. In closing, it's essential to recognize the fine line Amazon walks between large-scale market management and the sustenance of its vast seller community. Sellers, on their part, need to stay agile, voicing concerns, adapting strategies, and sometimes reshaping their entire business models. As observers, consumers, or even potential sellers, understanding these dynamics helps us appreciate the complexities of e-commerce far beyond just clicking buy now. So, as Amazon continues to revise its strategies, remember, the repercussions ripple out far and wide, touching everything from a small business's revenue to our experience as customers. It's a fascinating, ongoing evolution that shows just how interconnected and dynamic the world of online retail really is. Imagine a world where talking to a computer feels just like chatting with your best friend. Sounds pretty cool, right? Well, it's quickly becoming our reality. Recently, OpenAI introduced something called ChatGPT o1, dubbed the world's smartest language model. This isn't just any tech update. It's a giant leap in the way machines interact with us. They're not just machines anymore. They're becoming conversational partners. Now, think about how quickly technology becomes a part of our lives. Remember when smartphones just started popping up? Suddenly, everyone had the internet in their pocket. Today, we're seeing artificial intelligence, or AI, being embraced at twice the speed of earlier technologies like the web and PCs. Yes, you heard it right, twice as fast. This speed isn't just about how quickly AI is spreading, but it also shows how eager we are to integrate this technology into our daily lives. But here's a twist. Even though it feels like AI is everywhere, we are actually just at the beginning of this journey. A bigwig executive from BlackRock mentioned that AI adoption is still in its very early stages. This means what we're seeing now is just the tip of the iceberg. The full potential of AI is yet to unfold. So, why does this matter to us? Let's picture AI not just as a tool for big tech companies, but as a helper in our everyday tasks. Maybe soon, AI can assist you with homework, help you learn a new language faster, or even give you tips on how to plant a garden. The possibilities are endless and quite exciting. Also, considering this rapid adoption and integration, it's super important for us to understand and keep up with AI. Not just how to use it, but also how it's being used in the tools we interact with daily. By staying informed, we can be sure to make the most out of these advancements and also be aware of how they impact our privacy, ethics, and personal life. AI and tech innovations are more than just buzzwords. They are gateways to rethinking what's possible. From smarter conversations with machines to a deeper integration of technology in our everyday lives, we're on the brink of some truly futuristic advancements. So, let's keep our eyes wide open and be ready to embrace these changes. Who knows? The next big innovation might just be around the corner, and I, for one, am excited to see what's next. How about you? In today's digital playground, a titanic clash of the e-commerce titans is underway, shaping not just markets, but the very way we shop. At the heart of this skirmish is Alibaba, once a nearly unchallenged behemoth in the online retail sector. But as the landscape of online shopping evolves, Alibaba finds itself grasping to maintain its lead amid the swift ascent of new rivals, Temu and the ever-expansive Amazon. Let's dive deep into the intricacies of this intense market rivalry and what it spells out not just for these companies, but for consumers like you and me. It's a tale of adaptation, strategic ingenuity, and the relentless pursuit of consumer satisfaction. First up, Alibaba, a name synonymous with online shopping in China and beyond. It revolutionized the e-commerce platform with its vast product range and integrated services. But no empire, however expansive, is immune to competition. Enter Temu and Amazon, each with their own unique armory, ready to challenge Alibaba's dominance. Temu, the new kid on the block, comes from the house of Pinduoduo, another Chinese e-commerce giant. It's rolling out its strategy based on shoppertainment, making buying not just a necessity, but an entertainment. Temu's approach combines the thrill of finding a deal with the joy of entertainment, appealing enormously to the digital native generations. On the other flank, we see Amazon, a global powerhouse, with an established presence in numerous countries and an ever-expanding inventory and technology-driven shopping experience. Amazon isn't just about buying, it's about an ecosystem. With services ranging from Amazon Prime to Alexa, it intertwines various aspects of consumer needs into a single, seamless experience. Now, what does this intensified competition mean for us, the consumers? Essentially, it boils down to two key benefits: innovation and price wars. As these giants clash, they push each other to innovate more rapidly, be it through technology, customer service, or new business models. Innovations like faster delivery services, improved user interfaces, augmented reality shopping tools, and personalized shopping experiences are just some of the advancements being driven by this competition. Moreover, price wars can mean better deals for shoppers. Each player is motivated to undercut the others to attract more customers, leading to discounts, coupons, and various other price-driven promotions. But here's an aspect we should ponder over: the impact of such fierce competition on smaller businesses. As these giants expand and take over more of the market share, smaller players often find it challenging to compete on equal footing. This can lead to less diversity in the marketplace and potentially the fading away of unique, smaller brands. In conclusion, as Alibaba feels the heat from rising stars like Temu and industry stalwarts like Amazon, the e-commerce battlefield gets increasingly competitive. This competition might be a boon for consumers with better prices and innovative services, but also poses significant challenges for smaller e-commerce players. As we continue witnessing this dynamic market evolve, one thing remains clear. In the high-stakes game of e-commerce, adaptability and innovation are key. What will be absolutely fascinating is to watch how these developments will shape our shopping behaviors in the years to come. So, let's keep our eyes peeled and wallets ready as we navigate through this exciting era of e-commerce evolution. What do you think will be the next big innovation in online shopping? Could smaller businesses find a new way to thrive? We're all part of this vast, interconnected digital marketplace, and each of these changes affects how we choose, use, and view products. Stay tuned, shop smart, and let's make the most of this digital age. Imagine logging onto your computer and finding out that the way you search for your favorite video games or the coolest skate park locations has totally changed. Well, according to Google's CEO, that kind of shift in how we use Google search might just be around the corner. But before we dive into those exciting changes set for 2025, let's talk about something really important: Google's site reputation abuse policy. Now, you might be wondering what this policy is all about. Essentially, Google wants to make sure that when you use Google search, you're getting information from websites that are trustworthy. Think about it. When you search for how to do your science homework or where the nearest pizza place is, you want to know that the sites that pop up in your results are providing you with the right information, not trying to trick you or harm your computer. But here's the twist: not everyone plays by the rules. Some websites try to game the system to appear more important or reliable than they really are. That's where Google's site reputation abuse policy comes into play. It's like the referee in a soccer game, ensuring that everyone is playing fair so that you get the best and most reliable search results. Now, to make it even easier to understand how Google manages all this, they've added a bunch of FAQs, which stands for frequently asked questions, about their site reputation abuse policy. This includes questions like what happens if a site is found breaking the rules, and even how these rules apply when website content moves from one URL to another. It's Google's way of being transparent so we can feel safer and more informed about the websites we visit. But that's not all. Remember how I mentioned changes coming in 2025? Well, the CEO of Google announced that Google Search is set to undergo profound changes. While we don't have all the details yet, we can speculate that it could mean even more personalized and accurate searches. Maybe it's a search that understands not just words, but the context of your question. Or perhaps it's smarter filters that help you find what you need faster without sifting through pages of results. So, what does all this mean for you and me? It means that searching for info might get a whole lot easier and maybe even more fun. Google is working hard not just to keep our searches safe from misleading information, but also to revolutionize how we find out everything, from the science project due next week to the best strategy for your favorite video game. It's pretty clear that the future of search is looking exciting and that safety is a priority. It's just like setting out on an expedition with the best tools and knowledge, ensuring not only a successful journey, but also a safe one. Keep an eye on these updates. Who knows? The next time you Google something, it might just blow your mind with how smart and helpful it has become. Let's keep our fingers crossed for an amazing digital adventure ahead, courtesy of innovations from Google. And just like that, we're wrapping up another fantastic episode here at the Checkout Point, powered by Blicket.co. We've covered everything from the challenges for small online business owners with the changing policies at Biblio, PayPal, and Amazon, to the latest shifts in Amazon's bundling policies, and even took a deep dive into the exciting world of AI with developments from OpenAI. Plus, we examined the fierce competition among e-commerce giants and Google's innovative steps in ensuring credible online information. That was your e-commerce news for week number 50. Thanks so much for tuning in and joining me on these insights. Before we sign off, remember you can catch all of today's segments for a recap or dive deeper through our show notes available online. These include further reading links, resources, and more to help you stay ahead in the fast-evolving world of e-commerce. Make sure to join us next week for more updates on the latest trends, news, and strategies in e-commerce. And don't forget to visit Blicket.co for more informative content and additional resources to help your business grow. Thanks for listening to the Checkout Point. I'm Max, and I can't wait to bring you more insights next week. Shop smart, stay informed, and keep thriving in the digital age.